Hey everybody, how's it going? Today, well, let's make this up. This is my second recording of this video, and you know what that means. Audio issues. I forgot to get the mic. I picked the wrong mic, and so my voice was completely... You couldn't even hear me at all. So this is take two. So unfortunately, my reactions are not going to be fresh here, but I did finish off some gacha pulls for Stay Home Gacha, both part 1 and part 2. So I thought we'd take a look at it. Now, I did do this yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, but you know, it sucks when this kind of thing happens. So needed a day of break, but here we go. Let's take a look at it. Let's start with my gacha results from finishing volume 1. I got a few more gems through playing the quests, or sorry, the event. So, you know, doing a temple here, thinking about it a little bit whether or not I should do this poll, but alright, so load from 0, so I'm like, oh, okay. And at this point, just like, whatever, let's just see what happens. Hit the response, and alright, Kage, she was in part 1, so that's good. Manamo, was she? Yeah, she was in part 1, of course I already got her. So I was like, okay, that's fine, let's see what happens. And okay, only 2, so it's like, nah, fine. Oh, and yeah, you know, this is me replaying myself back then, but there you go, a signed Kage card, which is really nice. You know, always good to see. And so, all right, we have another one. We saw Madamo as the second response, so okay, keep the hopes up. Kage again. So I got 2 Kage cards in the same temple there. Insane. Alright, and so now let me get back the second video. There you go. And so, like, I think you can even see me talking. Let me see if I can hide myself real quick. Yeah, that's old me. Here's current me. Yeah, sorry, I'm sure that's a little weird, but so unfortunately that's me talking into essentially nothing. Well, that's fact, it just happened. So you know, going over all of the good cards here, and you know, I mean, I guess I should do it again, but you know, with Sakurazaku, you have Seki Yumiko at 2.46%. No, not too bad as a yellow card, but the prize here is going to be Endo Hikari, who has a spike vocal stat and the 3.68%. Now, the downside to Endo Hikari is unfortunately, since, and this applies to both new 3rd gens and the new 2nd gen for Sakurazaku, but they just don't have enough affinity points with them and discography outfits to give them the bonuses to overcome a lot of the SSR plus cards. So it's hard for Endo Hikari to jump into the top ranks like someone like Kosakana did. Also, I'm not sure the red teams synergize well perfectly for these, you know, spike card stats. So it's, I mean, it's a great card if you are starting out in the game, and if you are weak in the red teams, getting this card would be a great addition, but nothing that would make you really want to pull hard, like for example Kosakana in volume 1. And I mean, this is me just going over it for a while, and okay, good ending. Cutting with purple has a pretty solid 2.52%. Again, not the greatest, but certainly if you are looking for more in your purple team, it's a good get. And the last one is Uemurarina. Unfortunately, it's only a 1.73% skill bonus, so not much there. Now, a notable just point is that Kira here, Masumoto Kira, does have a VD 50%. Unfortunately, it's just a combo bonus for the skill, so not so great in terms of score bonuses. Now, for Hinatazaka's side, Kumiten here, 2.46% for the blue. Okay card. You know, not knock your socks off good, but I mean, of course, we're here for the photos. Morimoto Mari has a 1.63%, again definitely on the low side, and 85% leader skills, center skills aren't necessarily better than the other kind of bonuses. So maybe nice to get a Mari card, but that's about it. Now Katoshi here is very interesting because not only does she have the 35% all element, all property leader skill, she also has a 2.52% skill bonus, and that is a solid combination. There aren't too many good, leader and score bonuses for green. I know I've struggled with getting good ones in the past, and so they're pretty rare. So if you do need a solid green leader, Katoshi does have an opportunity to shine here with this card. Right now I am using the first anniversary Nibu-chan card, and this would just barely go over, and that could be because I have other Katoshi cards that have increased her affinity points. And of course Kyonko here is my want for this gacha, but we also should not ignore Mipang here, who in purple has the 3.4% skill bonus here, and so that is a very solid purple card. Again, note the spike in the dance stat, so you want to make sure that you put her on a team that does take advantage of it. Again, with given how your discography and affinity scores boost bonus points for her, she could be someone that enters a purple team. So that's the introduction there. I am going to pull the paid gem gacha here. You get a discount for the first 2 pulls. You can pull it at 2,000 instead of 2,500, and then on the third pull you are guaranteed one of these new cards. If you look at the percentages here, you are guaranteed this event card for this gacha for the paid gems only. If you go back to the free gems, it will be not guaranteed. And this is me. I accidentally swiped one too many. You can see I am actually on Sakurazaka's card, and this is me being confused because I did it again. And then here we go. This goes and shows you that when you go to the normal non-paid gacha, it will be there's a chance you could get other cards. Anyways, this is me trying to regather my thoughts on what the heck happened there, but we should get started very soon. There you go. So again, first pull 2,000 gems, and that was me double checking to make sure I didn't swipe onto Sakurazaka on accident. Not that I don't want to pull there, but I also have my goals here. So obviously getting that Katoshi card would be nice. Okay, so Miho and Kosakana as the responders here, and this is me trying to think. Okay, wait, were they in this? And I think yes. I did end up realizing yes, it is possible that I got a hit here. And then you get Kosakana already, but then again, you are guaranteed that if you hit an SSR for this gacha, it will be for the stay home event. So seeing that Miho was good, but of course in the back of my mind I already saw a gold Kosakana and a second gold Kosakana. So here's me just flying through the rest of the results because I'm pretty much resigned to the fact that I'm not going to get anything more. But getting a Miho here is pretty awesome, and unfortunately I am blocking that new, but she is just a timing support, so she's not going to find a place in my team. But of course I will at least unlock the photos for her, and very, very likely she's going to be one of those photos is going to go into the 5 rotations that you see on the home screen for Miho. She is in my top 5 as well. Alright, so the second pull, we take a look at the respondents here. I see Kyonko here, and I see Kage and Osushi, and so here's it. Come on, Kyonko. That's a pretty, 1 in 11, right? Out of all the members, actually 1 in 22, because you're not even guaranteed that you're gonna get an SSR. So here's me hoping that we hit the jackpot here. Gold cards coming up, and my heart sinks seeing Kyonko here, right? Like, we saw 3 responses, and so I'm like, there goes my Kyonko response, right? That first one's an SR, the rest of them are going to be SRs. And then you see Kage, so it's like, no. It was close. Had that hope here, but poof, all disappeared. Now, we go for the last one. It is guaranteed SSR. The load, that was super fast, so I'm like, oh no, did I get a dupe or something? But we see Katoshi as a response here, so like I said, first response we know there's an SSR guaranteed. That means I got the Katoshi card. And so here's, you know, I'm doing something like that. Actually, let me see what I was doing back then. I guess I'm a little smug there. But, you know, and so you're just hoping, okay, wait, who is the second response? Am I going to be able to get another one? Because for sure it's the last card for these guaranteed. And it was Kawada, I think, that responded. So like, okay, well, Katoshi get. And so, I mean, that's a good end when all things are said and done. But that's only the end for the paid gacha. I'm here to pull Kyonko, right? Obviously, this is a limited card. Now, unfortunately, Kyonko doesn't have a strong ability attached to this card. Or maybe fortunately, right? So there's really no incentive to go for the ceiling here. I mean, yes, it's to get a Kyonko card. You're Oshi. What are you talking about? But I'm not gonna spend. I spent a lot on this game, right? I don't want to look at how much I spent on this game, but I still have 2 more temples worth of free gems to pull. So you know what? We're gonna do this. See what happens. Go with the flow. I think this is me convincing myself that this is worth it. And so, all right, load. Not the greatest, but let's see what happens here. Meimei Kyonko in the second response. So here's me going. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. Gold, 4 of them. Gives me some hope. So again, now this part of the gacha, I could get something else, but that was you know that pauses me like, oh, Mei, she was the first response, and then Kyonko on the second. So this is me just. Yeah, pure sadness, pure sadness. And then okay, so we go one more. Okay, that was a little fast, maybe, right? We see the response here. Let's take a look, right? Kumi. Was Kumi in this one? I don't even remember. But we see how this goes. Bum bum bum. Ooh, right? This is the worst possible outcome. Right? Only 1 gold card and my thing froze up a little bit, but it's okay. Just missing some white cards. But right, you're only guaranteed an SR on a temple, so you see 9 whites and a gold, and you're like, oh, game, why do you hate me so much? And yeah, so that was a complete bust on the free gems. So, you know, in the end, I think I go through what I have in my box, and you know, yeah, I guess it froze up a little bit too, but there we go. Yeah, and then I'll just pause the video because there's nothing really to go through. But you can see there, you know, the results aren't too bad, right? Like, of course, getting Manamo in Volume 1 was great. Dakono and Kage eventually, which is signed, which is always a great get. Also getting a new Ozono Rei card, SR. I do not believe I had an SR for her, so that's why she is leveled up quite high. So great to get more cards, and I'm actually on the cusp of leveling up, so that's always good to see. But then getting Miho and Katoshi again being able to be a green leader, improving my team just ever so slightly over Nibichan's anniversary card. So that's cool to see. And probably once I get enough free gems again, I might do one last temple to try and get Kyonko, but definitely nothing more than that. Despite, I mean, I am halfway to the ceiling, but no, absolutely not. Not this time, at least. All right, so that's it. Hopefully, you know, I double checked this, so it should be working. So hopefully it won't happen again, but such is life. Anyways, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.